What's up everyone, welcome to today's video, welcome to the GamerDad channel, thank you very much for tuning in. So it appears Ubisoft Massive have stated their plans and their goals for the Division 2. This is very interesting because they are actually committed to another year for the franchise. Now we have something concrete and this is what they shared at the Ubisoft Forward event. Also, we've lived in the land of speculation for a bit long, and it's nice for us to be able to see not only the plans for the Division 2, but also the Division Heartland. Heartland is one that a lot of people have been waiting for. In fact, the news and all of the conversation and whispers surrounding Heartland has been really interesting. But there are a few highlights that we can kind of count on to get a solid experience. Highlight number one, this gentleman over here who is the creative director of this project. Now, those of you who recognize him know him from the days of the Division 1 when he and Terry Spire used to be on our State of the Games talking about the Dark Zone because Red Storm did support in the development of the Division game itself. Now, there seems to be a lot of differences in terms of the way Heartland is. I don't know if you saw them from the trailer. They're still running close tests, so it's not necessarily something where we've been shown a lot more than this trailer and other teasers. Potentially, as time goes on, there's going to be more for everyone to be able to take a look at. So I've been really looking forward to them actually showcasing this particular, side of what they've been working on, and I think it's actually going to be very interesting. The setting, though, of Heartland really does bring what the Division has been all about. For them to be able to take their game and actually enact it into an open world that seemed to be reminiscent of Somewhere. And a really cool aspect is the way they make their maps super interactive. I really want to go down and break this trailer into pieces and just kind of engage in some of the conversation surrounding it and some of the expectations as well. So hopefully we'll take some time to do that in a whole different video. Now, what are the things that may be missing for the Division as a whole in our community? So one really big thing is the Heartland game is going to be free to play, whereas a lot of people seem to want some paid content for the Division. In their commitment to going a whole nother year, we don't necessarily know what all that's going to entail. The Division community manager did talk about potentially new PvE modes and some other aspects of content that's going to be added, but we're yet to see a lot of this. Now, you all know that if this is like a PvE mode, we'll more than likely be getting it in the PTS. So there's no need for us to worry. One thing about this game is at this point in its life cycle, I know exactly, or I guess I shouldn't say I know exactly what it's for, but in my opinion, it is exactly supposed to continue receiving support until a new game is in place for them to announce, reveal, and eventually get this community excited for. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see, but you also can see some other changes that are going on. Yes, I've been following very closely. You know the vibes. I want to just address this one to you. Shout out to you because you know I always troll you every time because you're my brother. So I got to be on your case. And I know Shrapnel Trap has been on you for the entirety of a long aspect of this game. In fact, since the stupid thing came out, you have not had rest in PvP. But the developers seem to have listened to you, always calling this thing out, and other people in the community, and they eventually went ahead and are making changes to the system. So this, I think, is their currency to say, hey, we're committed to this project just as you guys are. So shout out to those in the community that are holding it down, the content creators that have been making content consistently. I'm coming back, folks. I said I was going to be, but, I really appreciate you guys holding it down and, pretty much taking care of the needs of those who are probably joining in, those who are committed, just keeping the conversation going. It's actually pretty cool to see all of this. But by and large, I think this has been a very interesting Ubisoft reveal. It was, in a sense, though, in a place where I thought, man, I wish the Division really did get a lot of treatment in terms of the love that was shown to Assassin's Creed. But it appears that we're probably not going to do the sales that Assassin's Creed has been doing, or are we going to be able to reach their caliber of entertainment? So we'll probably just take what we get. We'll take our new free-to-play game that seems to me it's going to be grounded in different experiences. And then we're going to also take our new season, hoping that they're going to continue working on this universe and eventually bring a fully paid game that will mimic what the Division 1 and the Division 2 have actually done in the recent times. So thanks so much for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys' time and audience, and hopefully we'll talk very soon in another one.